Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit today about one of the best feelings and one of the coolest experiences you can ever have in your life is going from a complete stranger to having a woman in your bed, to that night when you're sealing the deal. And I know this, I hope this doesn't come across in the wrong light or spreads the wrong message about just what I'm after here on this channel. This is not just about getting laid. It's about connecting with people. It's about connecting with women. A lot of the content that I talk about. But there is an excitement factor, and there is a thing in life that you are entitled to experience that you cannot get in any other way. And that is to walk this path and to experience the story of going from, as I said, a complete 100% stranger in a real world setting, meeting with like no lead in, no hookup, no, entry way through the online portal, no predisposition, no nothing. You see a girl, you're attracted to her, make your approach, you talk to her, and then you walk the path that is dating. And if you do things right, and if things are clicking, of course, and if she's feeling you, and if things are right, there's going to come a day when you're going to get her in your bed, and it's going to be one of the most amazing things for you to just look back and appreciate the progression that you walked to do that, and to really come to terms and realize the value and the ability and the capability, most importantly, the capability that you guys have to do this sort of stuff. I know for a lot of you out there listening right now, this seems like the most foreign concept. Like, how in the hell am I ever going to do anything like that? That is crazy. I can't make this happen. I need help. I need somebody to introduce me. I need a dating coach, or I need a matchmaker, or I need to be set up, whatever. No, guys, you don't. You can do this stuff. It is possible. It is feasible. And as I said, it is like one of the most rewarding things that you can ever do in your life. And it's, as I said, I started to touch on this point. Yes, it's rewarding because there is fulfillment in having intimate relations with women, and that's of course enjoyable, and hopefully it's done in a healthy way and in a good way, not in a bad way. And I'm not trying to spread any negative here with this, but this is dating, and this is what happens. This is what we're all after, right? To an extent, right? Is physical relations. But more of the powerful thing that's wrapped up inside of this whole thing that I'm talking about here is that it's what I said a moment ago. It's that realization that you can do this stuff, and you can do this stuff because you are a powerful, valuable person of immense energy, let's say. You have the ability to do this, okay? You have the ability to approach somebody, to gain their trust, to cultivate some form of relation with them, to grow something with them, to experience things with them. And when you do all those things, you put all those dots together, you put all those pieces together, it ends up with that eventuality of being in bed with them and being intimate with them. And that is one of the deepest forms of connection that we can have with another human being. And it's not just all about pleasure. I think there's a lot of elements that come along with connecting with somebody like this that are very interesting and fascinating to me. That, like, yes, we all want to have sex, and yes, sex feels very good, but when you really love somebody, when you really truly connect with somebody, it takes things to a whole nother level. And that's a whole nother topic for another day's discussion. But just what I'm saying, to be able to walk that whole progression from complete stranger I am just a nobody in this grocery store to having a woman in your bed. It's the most amazing thing in the world that you're ever going to experience. It's one of the coolest things. Like I said, it's a mark of who you are as a person. And I'm not saying this like you should go out there and be a dirtbag and exploit this and use people and exploit, whatever gifts you've been given as a person. And if you're a smooth talker and you're overly charismatic, I'm not saying to use this for bad, but I'm just saying in general for people that, and I think I'm more talking to guys that have not quite cracked this nut yet and have not had this experience in life yet. I'm just talking about this to serve as some means of motivation to get you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to get you to see what's possible if you can wrap your heads around this stuff, around the cold approach, along the seduction stuff, along the just honestly being a good person and being a man of integrity and being a strong masculine man, what this can yield you and what this can be like and what this can feel like for you. That's more of the thrust here. That's more of the impetus. So please don't twist the message. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying to use this stuff in a negative sense. Use it for good. Use it to grow healthy relationships and to do good in the world and to make people around you feel good and don't use women for the wrong reasons. But yes, we're all human beings. We're here to interact with one another. We're here to enjoy each other's company. And there's a lot that comes along with this whole style of interaction that I've always been talking about, the going from the cold approach to the day when she's actually in her bed. It's really a thing to behold. It's something that, believe it or not, a lot of guys don't get to experience that their whole time on this earth. They get hooked up with their friend's friend, or they've known somebody for years, or they've had some other weird way that I don't want to say weird because things done changed quite a bit, and what was once weird in days gone by is kind of a norm now. But funny thing that just as I'm talking about this, I'm thinking about how weird you are in this day and age. If you're weird if you go up and cold approach a woman, right? How strange is that? Think about the olden days when people didn't have online everything. How the fuck do you think guys did this shit? They cold approached women left and fucking right. And these predecessors of ours were much more so men, I think, masculine, strong men that did their stuff and that did their job as that side of the coin of humanity than us present day and age men typically do. So there's something to chew on, put that one in your pipe and smoke on it for a little while. That's a real thing. But guys, I want you to experience this. I want you to know what this feels like. I want you to just have that giddy excitement of, like I said, just walking that path, going from a complete stranger, a girl you just saw walking down the street one day. That's how it started in your mind, in your brain. You saw something you were attracted to. And then you know what? You do your stuff. Things go well for you. She's feeling you. She's in your bed one day. And it feels really good. It's a good feeling to have that happen in your life. Okay? All right, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll talk to you real soon.